people? We are back again for another episode of Her Talks. I know it's oh my bad. I know it's been a while, but we are back, and today we're gonna talk about the 75 team of the NBA. Definitely want to talk about that. There's been a lot of chatter about it, what's going on, who's on it, who not on there, and blah blah blah. But I want to once again thank everybody who is on here right now. All right, first and foremost, before we even get started, I definitely got to shout out the team, New Millennium Culture Network. Make sure y'all go follow on IG and Twitter at NMC_network, Facebook and YouTube, NMC Network. You know, that's what y'all watching that right now. Make sure y'all follow, comment, like, subscribe, share, do all of that, man. We're trying to get the numbers up, have some more shows for y'all. But all right, before I get to the list, so I'm waiting on a special guest to join the show. Old school cat who I know very, very well. You know, he's supposed to join the show and give us his opinion on the 75 list. So before we bring him on, we're gonna go ahead and let's go ahead and discuss the Kyrie situation a little bit. Um, in speaking about getting a shot, Cam Newton got the shot recently, and I think that was just because he wanted a job. So I mean, I get it. He feels like he's not done yet. He feels like he, still has opportunity. Cool, bet. But me personally, I believe I just feel like stick to your guns. If you're not gonna get it, don't get it. If you are, you are. But he ended up getting it. But I believe that Kyrie will not get the shot, and I stand with him on that. I believe it's your choice whether to get it or not. I don't believe that you should be forced into getting it, or your job should be in jeopardy because of it. I'm more on the side of wearing mask. I believe in mask. Wearing a mask is not going to hurt you. Wearing the mask is not putting something in your body. You feel what I'm saying? Just like the shot is. So, hey, if you don't want to get the shot, wear a mask at all times. That's how I feel about it. But, that's just me. So, waiting on guests, give them a moment here or two. But I think we're gonna go ahead and start. Let's go ahead and start with the 75 list, man. Hey, put in the comments, because I want to discuss. Put in the comments. You can put in the comments who your favorite player is. Um, you can comment, who's on the list, who you think, deserve to be on there, who you think should be on there that's not on there, who's on it. You can also comment, who's on the list, who you think shouldn't be on there, and, vice versa, things like that. And go ahead and comment that for me. So I'm going to start with the list. We're going to go ahead and let's start naming some names. I'm going to name people. I'm going to start off with people who are hands down, there's no argument that they should be on this list. I'm just saying certain things is like, hey, we know this person should be and is on the list. At starting, and this list is not 1 through 75. It's just a list of names. Okay. So I'm going to start with Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. We all know, he's currently the number one scoring leader of all time. We know he got won championships at every level. He has so many accolades. There's no debate, no argument as to why he's on this list. I believe Kareem Abdul-Jabbar will probably always be on this list, like the top whatever list there is. I believe he's always going to be on the list, period. Oh, Mr. Dunbar, my man. Hey, that list, I wouldn't say it's completely trash, but it's some people on there that I really think they should not be on there. And that's coming from the heart. Um, but all right, we going to I think my guest is all right. Sorry about that, y'all. We had some technical difficulties with my guest here, trying to get that together. But Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, hands down, no questions asked. Period, point blank. All right. So now another name, Hakeem Olajuwon. No question about it. He should be on this list. He's another player in which I always think he'd be on this list. Another name I see on this list. We got Charles Barkley, one of my favorite players growing up. I believe he should be on this list. And he will probably, in my opinion, he'll always be on my list. So that's just how it go for me. Oh, we definitely gonna talk about Clay. We definitely gonna talk about Clay. We gonna get to that in a moment. I'm waiting on my guest because I know he got something to say. All right, so we got Charles Barkley, like I said, always gonna be on there. Rick Barry, in my opinion, I feel like he's a no-brainer as well. Elgin Baylor, in my book, he's a no-brainer. Dave Bing, he's a no-brainer for me as well. Larry Bird, it ain't no question. He's top 10. You know what I'm saying? So there's no question Larry Bird should be on there. And then you got Kobe Bean Bryant. No question. He will always be on the list as well as Larry Bird. And like Hakeem Olajuwon and Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Those are top 10 players of all time. I don't believe too many people are going to pass them up on the top 10 list. The only player that's in the top 10 that wasn't in my top 10 growing up right now is LeBron. He's the only one who's, climbed the list that's still playing today. Other than that, everybody on the list, their career's been done and everything. So it's a no-brainer. All right. I see the guest. Let me go ahead and let him in. Here we go.
How you doing, young man?
All
How
right,
you
here we
doing,
go.
young man? Yes, sir.
All right, we are in here.
How you feeling tonight?
You good? How are you, Pops?
I'm doing great, brother. I'm doing great.
Oh,
Representing the land, sure
yeah, you
enough.
see it? Oh, yeah. I know, man. I left my Cavs shirt, man. I was supposed to wear it, but I accidentally left it at the crib. That's all right, though. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's all right.
yeah.
All right, so right now we're just going through players that's on this list that are in my opinion is non-negotiable. So I'm gonna do a quick recap. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar is not even a question in my book.
No question.
Yeah, it's not even a question.
No question. What's up? What's up, Anthony?
um, Another one, I got Charles Barkley. That's one of my favorite players.
No question. Six
Yeah,
six four, 6'4" player and did what he did. He was only 6'4".
exactly. And he's a power forward.
Yes, sir.
So exactly, it's no question. All right, now I don't know how you feel about these next three I'm gonna name on the list. In my book, they're kind of no question, but some people can debate them. First one is Rick Barry.
Well, he was transforming.
Mm-hmm.
He won the championship. Didn't nobody even know about Golden State at that time.
Right,
The San Francisco Warriors, and
right.
he for a better word, he was a white boy that can play.
Right.
So
Pistol
that's a
Pete.
no brainer.
Yeah.
No
Yeah.
brainer. Yep.
Speaking of a white boy that can play, Larry Bird.
Oh
That's a
well.
no-brainer. Yeah.
Flick Michigan, Bird and Magic. They kept the
Exactly.
league going. They kept the league going.
Yeah, they sure did. Yeah, he's no question.
Right.
All right. Elgin Baylor.
No question. He was Michael Jordan before Michael Jordan.
Yeah, yeah.
You
Yeah, you're
know,
right about that.
some of the things he could do with the ball around the basket, scoop to the loop, underhand layups. I mean, that was Elgin Baylor.
Mm-hmm. All right, what you think about Dave Bean?
Dave Bing had one of the best pure jumpers in the league.
Mm-hmm. Dave
Dave
Bean
Bing
was
had
cold.
a pure jumper. Elbow in tight, flick of the wrist.
Mm-hmm. All right. So let me see who else we got. You already know we got Mamba, Kobe Bryant. He definitely on there, no doubt.
Oh yeah, well, Cole, Jelly
Right.
Bean, Jelly
Right.
Bean. Enough said, Jelly
Yeah,
Bean.
that's all you need to say. Wilt Chamberlain. You already know he's no question.
No question. Led the league in scoring, and people say what they want to say, but if you average 50 points and 25 rebounds in a year, I
That's
don't care if
ridiculous, man.
you playing in the backyard, you get tired of scoring. Then they say you score too much.
Exactly.
The next year, he lead the lead in assists.
Exactly. His his records are so outrageous. Like it's never going to be anybody who touches it.
His
Like there's
record
no way.
on and off the court,
Oh
on
yeah,
and off the court.
we don't even want to get into the off the court. That number is untouchable as well. There's no way.
Right,
There's no way.
on and off the court.
Right. Yeah, you're not gonna listen. Like you said, even playing in your backyard, you don't want to score 50 points every day. Like
You're gonna get tired. I mean, it wasn't but eight or 10 teams in the lead at that time, but
right.
you still get 50. He scored 35. He had a bad game.
Right, right. That's ridiculous, man. That's like it'd be so funny when I see, them put up stats and records. They always put like an asterisk by Wilt Chamberlain at the top of the list. They'd be like, well, he's the most that did it other than Wilt Chamberlain because it's Wilt Chamberlain,
Right.
it will never be touched. It's nothing you can do.
And
Nobody's
and
scoring
all
50. Yeah.
50. Right.
Yeah,
And I
no.
always say back then they 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 had to sleep in buses. They
Mm-hmm.
couldn't fly first class. They had to ride buses to different sites to play, change and get dressed in the bus.
Yeah, that was terrible.
You ask, yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
go out
that's
and
a
score 50.
that's a whole nother ball game. All right. So
Yeah,
we can go on and on about Wilt. All right, next player,
yo,
like I said, this is a no order. Next player that I see that I feel is a no brainer is Steph Curry.
oh, anytime you can raise and take a 35 footer and hit all panties,
Yeah, exactly,
nothing but net.
exactly. It's nothing.
That's
It's
outstanding.
yeah, he's the best shooter ever. So he has to be on
Right,
this list.
right.
All right. Next, I see Tim Duncan. It's no question.
The big fundamental.
The best power forward ever in my book.
Yeah.
It's nothing. He's going to be on the list. He probably forever be on the top list.
Yeah.
All right. Let's see. These names, I'm going to save them. Next on the list that I think is undeniable, and it is a current player, is Kevin Durant.
Oh yeah.
What you think?
7 feet, handles, jumper.
Yeah.
All he wanted, and like he said, all I want to do is hoop.
Yeah.
All this other stuff. Yeah.
It's so much KD could do. Like, I know I do have a gripe with him about going to Golden State, but at the end of the day, he's still unstoppable offensive force, regardless. Right. Yeah.
Right.
Steph definitely did change the game for this generation. Everybody want to shoot 30-footers.
Everybody.
Literally.
Even LeBron shooting 30-footers now.
Right.
And he's not a shooter. So
right. Man. Exactly. And he trying because he knows you gotta adapt. You have to adapt.
Right.
Like you got to adapt. So
well, that's history. Julius Erving, he adapted in the beginning of his ABA games. He was dunking on everybody. When he got to Philly, he started using that glass. Julius was devastating off the glass. He couldn't just dunk over everybody.
Exactly. Speaking of, he was next on the list. Julius Erving. Dr. J.
Yeah.
Yeah, Dr. J.
The doctor.
Yeah, Brown looking good this year. Brown looking good. And let's go ahead and throw the Brown name out there. Of course, he's on. And we're gonna have another episode about it again, about who the GOAT is. I got LeBron James as the GOAT. Yes, I said it.
The GOAT.
All right.
The GOAT.
GOAT James.
You said what you said.
Yeah, right. GOAT. That's it.
That's it.
Well, I know people gonna have an issue with that, but that's fine. All right, next on the list, I believe, is a no-brainer. Walt Frazier.
Well, Clyde.
Yeah.
Walt Frazier.
Exactly.
I mean, he made New York basketball relevant for a while.
Right.
Yeah.
All right, let's see. Next we got Kevin Garnett, KG, the big ticket.
KG was the big ticket. I mean, he was loyal like Damian Lillard is until his coach told him, you ain't gonna never win up here.
Right.
You playing Shaq every playoff?
Right.
You can't beat Shaq.
Nah, hey, you're right. Uh-oh. Hey, we got another guest that's gonna join the show. Here we go.
What up, bro?
What's going on, Stump Diddy?
What's poppin'?
What's happening, brother?
What's going on? How you doing?
Delicious.
Oh yeah.
Yes, sir. So yeah, we gonna continue to go through the list of the non-negotiables. All right, so George Iceman Gerger.
I can finger roll. I can finger roll.
He's not.
And it's funny. It's funny. Players like him and Kareem had a signature move. In 30 years, ain't nobody copied it.
Right. I used to hook shot a lot because I'm a short big man. I got to.
Right. But ain't no pros. Ain't no pros really. Copied the sky hook. Nope. Ain't no pros copied the finger roll. Nope. Not like Gerger.
Nah. I don't think nobody can. It's my opinion. I don't think nobody can. All right. I had a little debate about this next person I'm gonna name. We gonna see how this go over. John Hebelchek. I know he's on the fence for me, but I've got a lot of pushback with him. People like, man, no, man, he was cold. And I'm like, he's on the fence in my book.
He was very serviceable for their system, for the Boston system. He did his job in Hondo did his job in Boston. So that's why he get in. I think he was in Boston.
Right. Next player that'll always be on my top list, one of my favorite players growing up. AI, the answer, Allen Iverson.
No doubt. No doubt. No doubt. Just that he was on some. He was just on some scrub teams.
You're right.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. And I definitely put him in the argument. He took the second worst team to the finals.
Other than LeBron Cavaliers.
Yeah. LeBron 07 Cavs is the worst, for sure. Right. Yeah.
The worst.
Right.
The worst. The worst. And to me, that's the difference in the conversation. LeBron could have took us and we would have made it to the playoff. We'd have made it to the play-in.
Exactly.
Jordan wouldn't have done that.
He couldn't even get past us some years, the Cavs, back in the day.
Isaiah and them was tearing that butt up.
Yeah, exactly. And he better be lucky he got there the one year with with the shot that year.
Right.
Elo. Because first off, we was hurt. I forgot who was all out. We was hurt, and then who scored that layup too fast? They scored way too fast.
I think it was Elo.
It was
Elo. Yeah.
And they was like, bro, you weren't supposed to score that fast to give them time.
Right.
But yeah, he better be lucky that even happened. But yeah, man. Oh, come on, Dunbar. You know Dirk on the list. Of course, Dirk on the list. He's non-negotiable. It's not non-negotiable. Yeah, Dirk on there. Yeah, there ain't even no doubt. Yeah,
the list is kind of suspect though.
Yeah, it got some. Yeah, I said we going through the people that's for sure should be on there. You already know we got Magic Johnson on there for sure. It's not even a question.
No doubt. Magic.
Yeah.
That's it. Anytime your nickname become your real name.
Right.
Right.
They don't even call him Irvin. People don't even know his name, Irvin.
Right.
So y'all do realize that the 50th anniversary was here in Cleveland. Now it's the 75th that's here in Cleveland now too.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, sir.
So all 50 of those players that was here in Cleveland is still on that list, plus the additional 25, right?
No, it's a couple that was on the 50 that's not on the 75.
Really?
Yep. There's a couple that got booted off.
Oh,
wow.
Yep. Now I forgot to make a list of them. Now it's only like 3 or 4. It's not many. It's not that many, but it is 3 or 4.
I feel like once you make that list, you make the list.
No, but you got to think about. Okay, you got 25 years. In 25 years, it was more than 25 players that deserve to be on that list. So right off the bat, KD, Bron, Steph, you can keep going down. It's a lot of people. Dirk, that's new to the game. You know what I'm saying? AI, he wasn't eligible to be on there. Kobe, people like that, they weren't eligible to be on the 50. So yes, that's a lot of people. So I think they said it was under 5. I know that it was either 5 or under that wasn't on this 75 that was on the 50.
That means somebody's gonna get chunked out.
Oh, on 100. Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
So tell me this: Gary Payton is on that list. You don't think Sean Kemp deserves to be on that list as well?
I really don't think Gary Payton should be on
Okay.
there.
Okay.
Gary Payton talked trash. He played defense and talked trash. Went to the final one time.
Twice.
I mean, this may be personal
No,
for me.
one
But
time.
I don't.
No, yeah, I was gonna say I think it was once.
I don't think Paul Pierce should be on the list. That's just, I mean,
Oh Lord,
I don't like Paul Pierce for one.
I don't like I don't like him. I don't like him as a person. I don't like him as a person, but I will say he should be on the list, man. I hate Paul Pierce, but he should be on the list. Man, you got to put him on there. Now, if he didn't get that championship, I don't know, Jack.
Tell me this. Ask Jalen Rose that question and watch what he tells you.
Probably no.
He gonna say
He
shit.
probably will say no. Yeah, he probably will say no. But
I'm gonna piggyback off of Barkley because I was watching the game yesterday, and Barkley was like upset that Dwight Howard's not on the list.
oh, I was gonna get to that. That's my number one. We gonna get to the snub list in a moment. Okay, so keep that in mind.
Okay.
But I'm just gonna mention the two people that kind of I was like they should be pissed off that they're not on this list is Dwight and T-Mac.
Wow.
Yeah, T-Mac not on the list. Yeah. So we're gonna talk about that. We definitely gonna talk about that. Yeah.
And especially if T-Mac, Kobe Bryant say T-Mac was a taller than him.
Right, exactly.
Kobe say T-Mac was a taller version of himself. He could do everything I did, but he was a taller version of me.
Yep.
And you're not on that list.
It's not on there.
I found out who's not on that list too. Oh no, he is on the list. Okay.
Yeah, I was gonna say T-Mac. Even it was just when he went to Orlando. Orlando was trash, but you can guarantee you he was dropping 50 on your head. He almost was the next person to average 50 because he used to drop 50 every other game.
At will.
Yeah.
At will.
Yeah. So he definitely should be on the list, man. I don't get it. I don't get it.
I don't. So my thing is, I don't think that, and this is my dude 100%, but it's not his time. I don't think Damian Lillard need to be on this list.
No, he don't. Matter of fact, let's just go ahead and get into it. We just gonna go down the list. Well, I'm gonna name off the people who we don't really need to talk about. They should be on here. Last person I said was Magic, Michael Jordan, Jason Kidd, Karl Malone, Moses Malone, Pistol Pete, Dirk, Shaq, of course.
David Robinson.
You said who?
David Robinson.
Oh yeah, David Robinson, Hakeem Olajuwon, Chris Paul, my eyes, the Big O, Oscar Robertson. Huh?
You said Chris Paul should be on that list?
Yeah, he's on the list. He should be.
I don't think he should be on that list right now.
Yeah, no, he deserves to be on there.
Just not right now.
David Robinson, Dennis Rodman, Bill Russell, John Stockton, Isaiah Thomas, D Wade, Jerry West. I knew they was gonna throw him on there. James Worthy and Dominique Wilkins.
Yeah.
All right.
Well,
so,
last time they knocked out Dominique. Dominique didn't make the top 50.
Damn, he didn't?
No, that was part of the argument. How could you not have him on there?
Yeah.
So that's why he was an addition. But yeah. I'm kind of agreeing with Stump. I don't think Dame need to be on there. Dwight need to be in Dame's.
Yeah, the White definitely need to be on there. So okay, let's go over the people who's on this list that are questionable in my eyes, and then we can talk about. Well, hold on. Let's talk about Dwight Howard for a moment while we on it.
Hey, while we talk about Dwight Howard, let's make sure that we make a case for Alonzo Mourning too, because he's not on here either.
Yeah. Oh no, he's on my snub list too. Yeah.
Right.
Wow.
Right.
Yeah, Alonzo Mourning is not on there. And Dwight. First off, Dwight was the most dominant player for a good 6-7 years.
6-7 years.
Like
Defensive player like Rudy Gobert, defensive player of the year.
threw it 3 times, right?
3 times, back to back to back to back.
Exactly. So it like, come on. Like how do you leave that kind of player off the list?
Right.
He took that team to the finals. They had to play Kobe, so I mean, you know how that ended. But
Right.
and he beat us. He beat the Cavs with LeBron. So even though that team was like a year or two after the worst team ever to make it to the finals, he almost did it again. But I kind of glad he didn't, because that would have been bad. They said they was comparing him to Shaq too much. Yeah, it was because they was both Orlando Magic. He was wearing the Superman thing, so he kind of brought it upon himself as well. But he was the most dominant big man. Since he was the most dominant big man we've seen since Shaq.
Yeah.
We're not gonna see too many dominant big men like that.
No.
We're not. So I still believe he should be on there. I know after he left Orlando, he kind of went downhill. But I mean, look at Shaq's career after he left Miami. To be honest, it went downhill.
Phoenix right. Won nothing. Boston Celtics won nothing.
Boston
Cavs won nothing.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh no, hold on. He lived up to the hype. Yes, man. What? I believe
Who
he did.
about Dwight?
Dwight. He lived up to the hype. He
was mad.
Listen, I don't think people really understand what he did in Orlando. Like nobody knew about Orlando. Nobody was thinking about Orlando. Like it, just like Orlando now, ain't nobody thinking about Orlando Magic. Like Orlando Magic ain't nothing without T-Mac or Dwight Howard, pretty much. And then Shaq and Penny back in the day with D3 and Nick Anderson and them. That's it. When you think about Orlando Magic, them the only players you think about.
Anthony Hardaway's not on this list.
No, he shouldn't be on there. He didn't
Hardaway?
have, yeah, he didn't have enough. He didn't play long enough to be on here.
So what do you say about Grant Hill then? Yeah.
That's a tough one because Grant Hill is like, okay, let me say this about Penny Hardaway. Penny didn't play up to the level he played with Shaq, but it was because of injuries. So that's what hurt him. Now, as far as Grant Hill was the truth, and he just got hurt.
But he still balled out when he went to Phoenix.
Yeah, no, he still balled out. So
yeah, he did.
But I'm trying to think. Yeah, he not on this list, but he, like I said, that injury is kind of the reason why he's not.
Right.
All right, so let's go down the list. It's to name the players we didn't name before. First one on the list that we didn't name in the first go round is Ray Allen. Should he be on the list or not?
Oh yeah, most definitely.
Oh yeah.
Every team that he played on, he made an impact.
Jesus Shuttlesworth.
Jesus got to be on the list, man.
He got a ring with every team he played on, right? Except for the Bucks.
Yeah, no, not the Bucks, not the Supersonics either.
Damn, I forgot about that.
Yeah, he was on the Supersonics first. So no, for them two, and then Boston, yes. The Heat, yes. And that was it, right?
But you got to remember, He was what, the second or the third all-time 3-point shooter.
Yeah. Yeah. Man, the things he was doing in Seattle and Milwaukee was outrageous. He just, especially with him and with the big dog, man, listen, it was cold.
I think George Karl blew that playoff game because they short every now and then. Yeah, he just scrub coach. Scrub coach, man. Because he didn't have good ball clubs and they done just fizzled out.
Yeah, exactly. Look at Denver. Man, that was too much talent on Denver team not to make.
You got AI, Johnson Billups, and Melo.
And you had J.R. Smith.
And you had J.R.
Back when he was young and dunking on people.
Off subject real fast.
Mm-hmm.
We're still on subject. Carmelo's not on this list either.
Yeah, he is. He on there.
Yeah, he on there.
Carmelo?
Yeah, Carmelo's on there. Oh, yeah. He's on there. Without a doubt. Yeah. Now, he's towards the bottom of the list. But he on there for sure. Yeah, you couldn't leave him off.
I did. Yeah, I did leave him off. He's there.
Yeah, he on there. Now, the next
person Stockton on the list. Carl. That's
right.
It.
Yeah, they got to be.
And I think that's what Skump's talking about. If Gary Payton gonna be on the list, Sean Kemp need to be on the list.
Yeah, hand in hand.
I think Sean Kemp kind of messed himself up with the drugs and gaining weight and all that other stuff. So I don't know if they was gonna put him on that list. But we all know that we got the 300-pound Sean Kemp when he came to Cleveland.
He's looking.
Tell me this. Do y'all think Robert Horry should have been on the list?
I do. And I think he should be on the list because he got 7.
Yeah, you're right.
He got more than Jordan. He got 7.
I know, but look, but you got to think about it. The last player on the bench for the Boston Celtics back in the day got 10, 11 of them.
8, Sam Jones. Yeah. Sam Jones, Casey Jones, Sam Jones, Walt Bellamy. They got 8.
Speaking of, Sam Jones is on the list.
Yes.
But you know why? He was a big player for Boston, and he coached them to 2 championships.
Yeah, that's the only reason I kind of like. I ain't gonna lie. Some of them older players, I'm taking them off my list. But Sam Jones,
they might get chunked when they get to 100 players.
You'll get
they get chunked.
It's gonna be too many good players in the future. It's gonna be too many good players in the future. They're gonna get chunked because nothing you did in the 50s and 60s is going to compare to what's going to happen in the future.
Right.
Nothing. I don't care what you did. Bill Russell, I believe he will always be on the list because he was the star. He had 11. You know what I'm saying? That's champ man. You know what I'm saying? He will always be on there. But a lot of his teammates gonna be falling off here on these next couple lists. So
yeah.
The next player on my list who's on the list, who is a current player who I believe should not be on the list yet, not yet, is Giannis.
Right.
Greek Freak should not be on this list right now.
At all.
Right.
Right. He had one good year so far. I mean, he's been an MVP and all that, blah, blah, blah. But I don't believe he deserves to be on this list right now.
Right now.
Yeah, not right now.
I feel the same way about Westbrook. He shouldn't be on this list.
Oh yeah, he was on my list of not right now. But you know, most people be like, well, he averaged a triple-double 3 years. I get it. He's going to be on the list, but right now, no, not right now.
Even now, if you pay, Lakers ain't played with 4 games. A lot of times, I don't know if they got a memo. The big men move out the way and let him get that rebound so he can get a triple double.
Nah, they
I watched
ain't
it.
doing.
I watched them. The White did like this. Let Westbrook grab it. I'm like, okay.
You lying. I ain't watched the games like that.
Yeah.
He doing the
I'm
Steve
looking at
Adams?
stuff. Yeah. The White did like that. Russell grabbed the ball. I'm like, okay, y'all got a memo. Y'all got to move out the way.
They done already discussed it already. Oh, come on, Lakers. Don't do that. Come on.
Yeah.
This is about winning the championship. We can care about that triple double.
On the foul line shots, I watched a couple of them. He moved out the way. I'm like, Dwight, what you doing?
First off, he is the only point guard to be down there on free throws. Any other point guard is behind half court. Any other point guard. Why are you the only point guard down there? But
Rondo ain't lining up on the foul line.
No. Ain't nobody else doing it but him. So that's my issue with Westbrook. But we I don't want to talk too much about it. Okay, let's go ahead and talk about Klay Thompson.
He's on his list?
No, he's not.
No.
He shouldn't be.
And you know what? I agree. I don't believe he shouldn't be on. I agree that he shouldn't be on the list.
Right.
But I do believe he will be on. He should have been on. He will be on the next one. Let me say that. He'll be on 100.
Okay. I'm like Skunk. He might not be on there because right now he's the same thing as Grant Hill. Suppose he don't come back and beat nothing no more.
Yeah.
So would you just gonna put him on for honorable mention? Because if he don't, I'm just saying, if his game don't come back, he get hurt again.
Yeah, it's
he's
over.
Done. He's
it's
done.
over if he get hurt again. First off, you just came back from ACL and MCL, then boom, your Achilles.
And then you got an Achilles.
So I mean, but then I'll be like, now Klay is one of the best shooters ever. But then I also gotta kind of take it away from him that you play with the best shooter ever. So you're not getting the best defender. You're getting the open shots. You know what I'm saying? The defense isn't geared to stop you.
Right.
So he's a great shooter, don't get me wrong. But that's like he got the Juju syndrome in Pittsburgh. Juju thought he was the man. When AB was there. AB leave, look at you now.
I mean, personally, I ain't gonna lie. Steph Curry is a great shooter, but he's not the best shooter.
Man, he's the best shooter.
I don't say he's the best shooter.
He's the best shooter ever.
He take more outlandish shots. I don't say he's the best shooter. Clay is a better shooter than him. 100%. He's a better shooter. And that's probably because he takes better shot selections.
Well, he definitely he's definitely taking better shot selection.
But a couple years ago, I just seen a 50-some-year-old Reggie Miller outshoot Stephen Curry.
Yeah, and Mark Jackson beat Steph in a 3-point competition too. But when you I mean, a couple people beat Steph in a 3-point competition. Steph not taking that seriously. I ain't gonna lie to you, he's not.
Yeah, Dumbo. Right. I think that is true. I think he did beat Steph in a 3-point contest.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Yeah, he did.
I've
that one year. Yeah, that 1 year. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, like I said, don't get me wrong. Steph is great. You know what I'm saying? But he just takes more. I think he takes shots that other people wouldn't take. That's all.
Yeah. So okay, let me say this. When it comes to, I say in the shooting competition, I'm a compare it to Tupac and Biggie. Steph is more Tupac. Klay is more Biggie. And I'll say that because Now, Clay, I think, is a better pure shooter. Like
Yeah.
straight up, if them two were standing side by side just shooting, Clay is a better shooter in my eyes too. I agree with y'all on that. But Steph is a little fancier. Steph is the point guard, so he has the ball more. He makes the decisions. And Steph made a bigger impact on the game and the generation. That's why he always will be placed over Clay. And that's why I think a lot of people choose Tupac over Biggie because of the impact he made. Tupac, in my eyes, is not a better lyricist than Biggie, but he tugged on your emotions better than Biggie does, and he talked about different stuff. So that's why I compared them two like that. So Steph will always be over Clay because he got the MVPs. Like I said, he's the decision maker. He got better hand. Now he do got better handles, but he takes the more outlandish shots. That's why, and he changed the game. So he will always be over Clay in that regard. But man to man shooting, Clay beats Steph every time.
He's a jump shot shooter. Clay is a pure jump shot shooter. He's a jump shot shooter because he's 6'7", 6 whatever.
6'7", yeah.
Steph, if he's 6'2",
right.
That's why he got to take them jumpers, fall into the left, fall into the right, fall
off the
in.
screen. Yeah, he got to do a little bit more to get his shot.
Right.
And that's why you got to have to handle the ball like that because he got to throw it up there real
right. quick. Clay like KD, I'm gonna shoot it right in your grill.
Right. I'm gonna shoot in your face, and I don't care what you think about it. Right in your face. All right. Next person. Next person on the list. You got Carmelo Anthony. Do you think he deserved to be on the list?
He's a scorer.
Yeah, then that's why I believe he's on the list because he's what 8th or 9th overall all time now.
He's a scorer.
See, but
that's the only reason he's on there.
You put Carmelo on there, but you don't put Chris Bosh on there. That's
no. Chris Bosh don't deserve to be on here.
He got
Melo is top 10 of all time in scoring.
He is.
You know what I'm saying? Of all time, not just of a generation. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, pretty much anybody in the top 10 of scoring and like maybe assist. I think most of them are on here, if I'm not mistaken.
Right. But see, it's just like you say. If you put Chris Bosh on there, you got to put who's the boy we was talking about in Orlando?
Oh, Dwight. Oh yeah, Dwight is over Chris Bosh for sure.
No, not Dwight. The other boy, the guard that played in Toronto. T-Mac.
Oh yeah. Tracy McGrady is over Chris Bosh.
Right. Well, so do Vince Carter deserve to be on this list?
That's another snub. A lot of people were upset about. People like, why ain't VC on the list? I believe he deserves to be on that list. That was another one I forgot to mention earlier. Yeah, Vince Carter is definitely one that maybe he should be on this list.
Yeah, I'm looking at this list, man.
He should be on that list.
Yeah, he should be.
I don't think any current player should be on this list at all right now, except for LeBron.
I was gonna say, ain't no LeBron. Go James gonna be on the list, but as of current players,
Giannis shouldn't be on the list.
No, not at all.
Giannis should be off that list. If Vince Carter ain't on the list,
I don't know why Giannis on here. All right, I want to get to some more players on this list because man, time is moving. Nate Archibald, what you got? What you think about that, Pops?
I think Nate should be on the list and Westbrook shouldn't or CP3. Because CP3 calling himself the point guard, Nate Archibald was the point guard way before you was even born. And that's what Nate Archibald was known for. I mean,
right. Uh-oh, we got somebody else on here. Oh boy. Oh boy.
Oh. What up?
We got Mr. M3 in the building.
What up? What up? What up?
Okay.
It's in the building. I got Pops on the show. Okay.
Yes,
I
sir.
see y'all. I know
Yes,
you ain't
sir.
got them old school headphones though, Pops. What's
Yeah,
going on,
yeah.
man?
Hey, man. Hey. They still work, man.
Hey, you had them back when Wu-Tang was on that bad boy.
Man.
oh man.
Yeah, man. So you believe Nate should be on this list? Nate Archibald. Nate Archibald.
Who?
Okay.
Uh-oh. I know some of the young.
Okay.
Some
No,
of the
I know who
people
it
ain't
is,
gonna
but I'm
know.
just saying, who?
I know some of the younger people ain't gonna be like, but he should be
Right.
on there. He should be on there.
The
Now-
top, I don't know. In 75 though, man, I can't, man. Time
Hey.
has like, nah.
I know. I told some of these older players got to go,
No, them older players got to go.
man.
Some of them gonna get the
Some of
boot.
them. Some
They're
of them.
gonna get the boot the next time.
That-
They're gonna have to
continue
get the
to
boot.
boot because
Sam-
as time goes, you know, you move down the timeline.
Sam Jones is gone on that 100. He got to go on that 100.
But you're never gonna get rid
Hey.
of like the Jordans and
Yeah, Michael Jordan,
Case-
LeBron, people like that never
Casey.
gonna get off the list.
Right. Casey
Yeah.
Jones gotta go. They
He
gotta
should be
go.
on there. All right, Paul, is it Arizona a reason? However you say his name. I don't even really know who that is like that.
so
Who
let
is
me
that?
pull
Paul
up.
reason.
Let me pull up
First
the
off,
list.
I don't even know who that is, so he got to go.
Who is that?
Oh man, he played. First off, all his pictures is black and white. He was born in 1928. He got to go. I'm sorry.
Oh.
He played for the
Hey, this is my thing though. Like
He played for the-
Giannis shouldn't be on the list right now.
No, not at all. No. Most of the current players shouldn't be on there right now.
I don't think CP3 should be on the list.
I think
I don't think he
enough.
should be on the list.
He's done.
I don't
enough.
think he's been on the list. Every time you get to the playoffs,
I know.
you just
You
like
get hurt.
Doc. You had
get hurt.
you done had a 3-1 lead and choked, or you
Choked.
pull up. My
hamstring.
leg, my hamstring. Get them
So-
groupies off your, you know what, and play ball.
Exactly. Paul Reason played for the Philadelphia Warriors in the 50s. He got to go.
He played
He gotta
when
go.
Wilt played.
Yeah, he got to go. I don't even know who he was.
Kevin Garnett should be on there either, man.
Oh, you tripping, Bucko. You tripping. The number 2 power forward ever to play the game.
Look,
The big
when you
ticket?
when you
Are
looking
you
at
serious?
numbers on here, 17 points per game, 10 a rebound in 21 seasons.
That's a
And
lot.
in the top
That's-
75,
Yes.
I feel like sometimes they put players on here because the noise they made.
Oh yeah, of course. I mean, that's just.
I hope for the people that makes sense. Like Kevin Garnett was loud,
super loud.
trash talk, all that. And I feel like that gave him a. Don't get me wrong, I'm a big fan of him, but
Mm-hmm.
I guess when you're a 4-time rebounding champ, I guess that
Yeah. That adds to your
take James Harden
And
off
you
of
got
there.
Oh yeah, James Harden
right
gotta go.
for right now. For right
James Harden
now.
gotta go. Yeah, right now, no. He gotta go.
Take Allen Iverson off of there.
No, look. You tripping. Man, you about to get taken off this damn thing, bro.
I just
You
wanted to get
tripping.
I wanted to get under somebody's skin.
You is tripping. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. Let me see who name I got on here. I'm taking Bob Cousy off. You gotta go. Bob Cousy, bro, it's over. You the NBA's first All-Star. You got to go. I'm sorry.
He won't be around for the 100. He ain't gonna make the 100.
Dave Cowens.
Hey, you know what? We got to go back to this Chris Paul, man. I think, man, Pops, 11-time All-Star, 10-time All-NBA, 9-time All-Defensive Team, 2013 All-Star MVP, 05, 06 Rookie of the Year, 6-time Steal Champ, 4-time Assist Champ.
He on the list, man. I ain't gonna lie.
I didn't know his stats was like that.
No, he on the list.
Oh, he got stats. But when it comes to the playoffs, what's his stats?
Right.
So do we count champions as your resume? So LeBron shouldn't be on here then, because LeBron got more losses than championships.
But it's the way you go down. Y'all, people still think Wilder's a champ. I think he got his butt whooped.
You said who?
Wilder, the boxer.
Oh yeah.
The gypsy. Yeah, people talking about, oh, he fought like a champ. He did. No, he got whooped 3 times.
Yeah, he got whooped. Yeah, he did.
He got whooped.
So with the LeBron thing, I always say, and this will always be my argument, LeBron, and this compared to Jordan when it comes to the GOAT debate, Jordan always had a harder road to the finals than LeBron because he had to go through the Pacers, the Knicks, and the Heat and all them in Detroit. But in the finals, it was a cupcake walk, basically. And then it was vice versa for LeBron. LeBron had the easier road to the finals, but once he got to the finals, he playing the best team ever in NBA history in the finals. You know what I'm saying? So he had to play the Spurs, 3 times in the finals. You feel me? He had to play the Warriors, 4 times. And 2 of them was with KD. Nobody, I don't care what nobody say, ain't nobody beating the Warriors with KD in history. So I'm like, his losses is kind of like the only loss that I feel like is bad on LeBron's record is that Dallas loss to the Mavericks.
Yeah.
That loss was just a team shutdown. The whole Heat. I don't know what happened, but that was a bad one. That shouldn't happen. But other than that,
so where's Dwight Howard at on here?
he's not on there, and he should be.
You said he shouldn't be?
No, he should be on there, but he's not for some odd reason. Dave Cowens, he got to go. Got to get off my list.
Kyrie Irving can't go on there.
No, he don't deserve to be on there.
Oh no.
Anthony Davis should not be on this list.
No.
David, was it Dave Boucher, however you say his name? Get off the list. What y'all think about Clyde the Glide? He on the fence with me.
He on the fence.
Yeah, I ain't gonna snatch him off, but all right. You know what? No, Patrick Ewing should be on this list. Yeah, Patrick deserves to be on the list. Now, me personally, I think Dwight should be on the list over Patrick. That's just me. Was it Hal Greer? Get off the list. And I'm sorry, John Havlicek. I'm snatching him. James Harden, get off the list right now for now. Elvin Hayes.
The Big E?
He on the fence.
He on the fence.
Yeah, he on the fence.
He on the fence. Yeah, he on the fence.
Let me see who else is going. Oh yeah, he said he had to go do something. Okay, let me get you back in there. All right, so let me see who else. They deserve it. Like I said, Sam Jones on there for now, but next one he gone. Jason Kidd deserves to be on the list. Kawhi Leonard, get off my list.
Off the list.
Yeah, he shouldn't be on there.
For right now. For right now.
Yeah, for now. Just for now. I ain't gonna say he don't deserve to ever be on any list. But for now, no. Dame Lillard, get off the list for right now.
For right now.
What you think about Jerry Lucas?
Talking about the New York Knicks, Jerry Lucas?
Yeah.
He on there because he played with New York. Some of these guys are on there, like Hal Greer, Philadelphia. They're on there because the team that they played for were the cornerstone of the NBA.
Right.
They only had 10 teams. They were the cornerstones. So I think it's like we gonna always throw y'all a little bone. Hebelchek, Hal Greer, Jerry Lucas. We gonna throw y'all a bone because when the league wasn't nothing, y'all was still there.
Right. Yeah, true. Yeah, I agree with that.
That's all, because I'm listening to the names, and them is people that was around when it was only 8 teams, 10 teams.
Right.
12 teams. So they throwing them a bone. But when they get to that 100,
yeah, they gotta go.
They're gonna start falling. Even Nate Archibald, they're gonna start falling off.
Yeah, some of the
you're gonna have too many. You're gonna have point guards like Derrick Rose.
Man, what? Yeah, exactly. Man,
you're gonna have point guards like that. That's gonna be, this boy Ball. One of them might end up in 25 more years on the list.
Yeah. The game has evolved so much, and humans as a whole have evolved so much. It's going to be hard to keep the older players on there.
Right. Exactly.
It really is. And even as time go on, the white might get bumped off sooner or later.
Right. Elvin Hayes might get bumped off.
Yeah. Like I said, the only players that I truly believe that would never get bumped off is like the top 10 players, like Jordan, LeBron, Larry Bird, Shaq, Wilt, Magic, people like that.
Kobe.
I don't think, they'll never get bumped off the list. But it's some other people like, Scottie Pippen going to eventually get bumped off this list.
He will keep riding Michael Jordan's coattail.
Right.
The next 25, he might.
He might be off the list.
Right. What separates Rodman is that people averaging 15, 18 rebounds, that's going to be hard to do.
Yeah.
Because you got guards like Westbrook averaging 12 rebounds.
Exactly.
So that's going to be hard for another big man to average 15, 18 rebounds.
Yeah.
And still be on the court. And you only scoring 7, 8, 9, 10 points a game.
Right. You got
the score. Right. You got the score. The heck with the rebounds, you got the score.
Today's game don't allow you just to be a rebounder and defender. You got to score.
Exactly. Or just a point guard.
Yeah.
You got to score. I mean,
there's no way around it.
Jason Kidd came along in the right time. You averaged a triple-double, but you was only scoring 12 points, 12 rebounds, and 12 assists, and that was a triple-double.
Right.
I mean, it's over 12 points, bro.
He was doing a 10-10-10. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Now that ain't gonna work now.
No. Oh no. Nope. You got to be. Listen, we need 20 points from you. Minimum.
20, 25.
Right. You can't.
And you better have 12. 12 dimes, and 12 rebounds.
Exactly. Yeah, that ain't gonna add up. George Michael.
Guy. Well,
George.
that's the old guard. You know,
Yep.
George was one of the big, one of the big guys.
Yeah, I'm snatching him.
Yeah,
he ain't gonna be on the next one.
Right.
Reggie Miller.
Yeah, he should be on the list because, I mean, for a guy 6'7", 6'8", I think he's second in 3-pointers now.
Yeah.
He about to get past. I mean, yeah.
He should be on there. Oh, said Steve Nash. I know.
You know, Steve Nash gonna always be a sentimental favorite.
Yeah.
You know, he's like George Michael. He's like Jason Kidd. I mean, he's like the boy in Utah. Was with Carmelo, the guard.
Stockton.
I mean, them guys never changed the game, but they was always consistent. They always, you knew you were going to get 10, 12, 14 assists out of them every night.
Exactly.
They were going to take a nosebleed and keep on ticking.
Right. Because I was like, Steve Nash?
Yeah, right. But that's that year. That's that year they gave him that MVP because they didn't want to give it to Shaq.
Yeah. Because Steve Nash definitely shouldn't have been no 2-time MVP.
No.
I don't even believe in the one, but that 1 year was special. So
but
I was like,
over Shaq?
Yeah, no, not over. No. Ain't no way. There's no way that should have happened.
Right.
Let's see who else. Robert Pearce.
Is this a little insight? You know, Chief was the highest paid on that Boston team over Bird and McHale.
Really?
Yeah. He made when he got traded from Golden State. I think that's where it was. When he got traded there, he was the highest paid over Bird and McHale.
No, I didn't know that.
Yeah. So that showed you what Red Auerbach thought about Chief.
Right. Okay, you got it.
Yeah.
Okay, I got you.
Hold on. Okay.
All right. So the Chiefs, man, that was a different thing there. I ain't gonna lie, man. Chris Paul need to be on this list, man. He need to be. Gary Payton. I don't know, man. I don't know about Gary Payton, man. I'm snatching him off the list.
Yeah, well, yeah.
I'm snatching.
The glove.
Bob Pettit. I'm snatching him.
But that's another one of the old guards. I don't think he's gonna make the top 100.
No. Scottie Pippen. For now, he's still on there, but at 100, he gonna eventually fall off.
Yeah, he bringing the snacks now.
yeah, he gonna eventually fall off.
Right.
The rest of this list, not Dolph Schayes. Hey, I don't know about him either.
He's one of those Hal Greer guys. He's one of those original. They still throwing them a bone to be like to their family, like, okay, we ain't forgot about you guys. We know what what your dad and them or grandfather and them stood for. But they might have to. You know what they might end up doing? they might end up starting you're gonna have the top maybe 100, and then you're gonna have the top maybe 50 OGs, where they go back and just honor the older people.
Yeah, you're gonna have to, or keep doing the decade team or something. Like, because it's no way later on down the line any of these older people are gonna be mentioned, except for like Bill Russell. He's always gonna be on there. But other than that, people gonna be falling off.
Right. And then a lot of the younger people don't understand that Bill Russell, his last 2 championships, he was the player coach.
Right.
So I mean, that's why you can't kick Bill off. You just
you can't. You can't keep it. No. He's another one that's always gonna be on the list for me.
Right. That's why he the one to give you your NBA championship trophy.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. That's Mr. Champ, man. Yeah. Bill Sherman. That's another one of them old Boston teammates of his. He got to go snatching him.
But you know why Bill Sherman is on there too? He's the old Boston, and he was one of the, when he retired, he coached the Lakers and won the championship with the Lakers.
I forgot about that.
So he got that old, like they say in the oil well, that old money. He got that old money, that old oil money. So they can't.
For now, he's on there. I don't know how much longer he gonna last.
No, he ain't gonna make the next cut.
No, I don't think so either. All right, what you think about Nate Thurman?
Nate, one of those older guys. I mean, if you take Nate off the list, then you need to take Rick Barry off the list.
Okay.
Because he was the center. He was the center for the San Francisco Warriors.
Right. Yeah. I believe both of them going to eventually fall off.
Yeah, I do too.
Wes Unseld.
He's gonna fall off. He's gonna fall off. When they take Elvin Hayes off, they're gonna take Wes Unseld off.
Okay. I can agree with that.
He was the center. Elvin Hayes was the forward, even though Elvin Hayes was taller than Wes.
Right. So, he gonna fall off eventually.
Right.
I believe sooner or later Jerry West should fall off, but he probably
ain't gonna fall off. He ain't gonna fall off.
He probably won't.
He ain't gonna probably won't. Because you got to look at it like this. Jerry West put together Shaq and Kobe. He robbed Philadelphia and got Kobe. Yeah. He robbed Orlando and got Shaq.
So did.
And put that team together. Then he robbed Memphis and got Paul Gasol and traded him fat Mark Gasol. So the Lakers could win another. So the Lakers could win another championship, and then he put together part of the Golden State Warriors.
Yeah. Y'all say he ain't gonna fall off. You right. Never mind.
He ain't falling off.
Westbrook shouldn't be on this list.
No, not right now.
No. Lenny Wilkins.
Lenny should be on, and it's going to be hard to take Lenny off because of his assists and scoring and being one of the first black coaches in the NBA. So that he's like royalty. He's like a Manning. St. Louis Blues. I think that was the team he played for, and then he played for the Cavs. And then he coached the Cavs. So he's like, I don't like Doc Rivers, but he's like in that same realm of Doc Rivers where the people kind of respect him no matter what.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
Said Dominique finally made it, man. Finally made the list.
He should have made the first list, man.
Yeah, he should have been on the 50.
Yeah, and then he should have won that slam dunk contest, the one they cheated him out of with Michael Jordan.
I knew he was gonna say that. Hey man,
They gave that to Jordan. You know that. You know that.
I know, man.
Cause Dominique was dunking with power. Jordan, exactly. I mean, but we ain't seen nobody dunking like Dominique with that type of power.
Yeah, exactly. That would have been LeBron in the dunk competition.
That would have been Brian.
Yeah, if he was to ever do it, it'd have been so much power. But then
that's why he didn't want to do it. That's why he didn't want to do it. Yeah. And then play the All-Star game too. That's why he didn't want to do it.
Yeah, nah.
Let them young boys do what they got.
Yeah, they got it. Right, they got it.
Right.
James Worthy.
Big Game James got to be on it. And this is why I say he got to be on it. You win a college championship, and then your next year you win an NBA championship.
I got you on that. I knew he was gonna bring that up. Me personally, I'm not saying James Worthy is not a great player. Don't get me wrong.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't think he should be on the list. I think he's another one of those teammates because he had one of the greatest teammates ever. As to why he's on there. Magic. Without Magic, I don't know if he's on here.
Well, that's true. Without Magic, Kareem would have won 2-3 more championships.
Yeah.
I mean, so
but I believe even without Magic, he still would have probably been number one all-time scorer.
Oh yeah, without a doubt.
Yeah.
Because the last 3 years he wasn't scoring number 12, 15 points a game. So he was that far ahead from Milwaukee days. In the early LA days, he was that far ahead. But I think the reason Worthy is on there because every year in the playoffs, his average went up.
Oh yeah.
That's why he got the name Big Game James, because in the playoff, his average went up every year.
Yeah, and that's what you're right about that.
Yeah. Okay. You want your star player, to average to go up. And when you look at it, only 3 people off that Laker team made it. When it might be an argument it might be an argument for Jamal Wilkes.
Yeah, I was gonna say Jamal Wilkes, and
because he won the championship with Rick Barry, and then left San Francisco, and then won a chip with the Lakers. And on that game, everybody said, well, Magic played center. He scored 40-something points, blah, 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 blah. Jamal Wilkes had 37 and outscored Julius.
Damn, I forgot about that.
He outscored Julius. He outscored Doc.
Yeah.
And put the D on Doc. So, I mean, it's some people. That's why I say they might need to make a section. Hal Greer, the guy from the Knicks, they need to put them guys in that.
They need to have section. Like an all-time classic team or something. Yeah, like
classic.
Yeah, because they
Pistol P can go on there.
Yeah, all of them.
Kuz can go on there. Jerry West could even go on there.
Yeah,
Jerry West can go on there. Archibald can go on there. Casey Jones,
Sam Jones,
Jones. John Hebelchek, they can go right on.
Yep, they need to go on to that list. West
Payton,
Unseld, all of them.
Unseld, Big E, they need to go right on over to that little Walt Frazier. They need to go right on over to that list.
Bill Walton, go ahead. You can go to
Bill Walton. Hop yourself in.
Right. Because you shouldn't be on this 75 list.
No.
Eventually, all of them gonna fall off the list.
Yeah, that shit had a classic. That's a good word. The classic.
Yeah, classic team. Because these a lot of them gonna fall off.
Right. And the only older guy Even Wilt need to go over there. The only older guy that I would keep. Yeah, Wilt need to go to the.
You gotta keep Wilt, man.
No,
you gotta keep Wilt.
Bill Russell.
Bill Russell for sure. That ain't even a question. But Wilt, I think Wilt gotta stay, man.
You think Wilt gotta stay?
Man, I know you drop 50 and then you go score 50 off the court too. You come on, man. You got you gotta keep him on there. That's a legend. You gotta keep him on there. You got
he a legend, man. He a legend, man.
You gotta keep the legend on there.
When I was in California, man, I was stationed in California. We went to that house. That house a legend. The Playboy Mansion, yeah, that's how.
Oh man,
built in the hills like that. Them girls knew once they went up the driveway.
Yep, and so
it's a wrap.
Yeah, it's man. A wrap. It's just off the stance of literally nobody's gonna touch his scoring records.
No,
like it's ridiculous. Yeah,
and the players got so much respect. Ain't nobody gonna even try to score 100. Kobe took himself out the game with 88.
Yeah.
Carmelo Anthony took himself out the game one time.
Yeah.
They take themselves out the game. Right. They be like, that's his record. Yeah.
Yeah, and nobody's gonna ever do that. It would have to be somebody so far down the line to even try it.
Right.
To where they don't even care about Wilt. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But it's
then you don't know what player might hurt you. Oh, you gonna break Wilt's record? Not on us.
Yeah, not on us.
Blip.
I ain't gonna lie to you. Don't you try it on me. I'm folding you. Come to the lane if you want to. You getting folded.
You getting folded.
You're not finna break that record on me. I don't give a damn about Wilt and none of that. But you're not finna do it on me.
And that's how teams feel. Because they know, I mean, like Kobe got that 88, he could have broke the record that night.
Yeah, but I'm done.
He was like, I'm good.
Right.
Right. Yeah. Look at that game. What was that? Clay had 36 in one quarter.
Yeah. Right. That's ridiculous. That was ridiculous.
Yeah. And that go back to what you was talking about, him and Steph. Clay is a better pure shooter.
Yeah, for sure. I'm not gonna argue that. But it's just Steph's name, what he did, the impact on the game he had will always put him over Clay.
Right. And that's it.
Yeah. Because if they shot 1,000 shots, I got Clay beating Steph 9 out of 10 times.
9 out of 10. Right.
So
9 out of 10 times. Right. And especially if they just gotta do a jump shot.
Yeah,
Clay gonna tear him up.
Yeah. So
the handle, Clay ain't got his handles.
No. Yeah.
But his daddy didn't teach him that. His daddy knew. Shoot that jumper.
You shoot the jumper, play defense, and shoot.
Play D. You always be in the league.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah. All right, so we definitely I knew this was gonna be a long one, but it was definitely well worth it.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
It was worth it. Thanks, Pop, for joining us. Hey, and for who's ever watching, y'all gotta come back tomorrow night, man. Gotta come back tomorrow night. Pop's gonna be back on here tomorrow. Where you got a serious topic to talk about tomorrow. And in the sneak peek, I got a story about this guy, man. He left his daughter $300 in the house. He left her kids $50 each, and he left his son $50, and he was worth over $4 million. So that's all he left his kids. So we're gonna talk about that. He left him $50 and said, "I'm gone." He was worth over $4 million. Left his daughter $300, left his sons $50 each. And he was like, "I'm out." So we're gonna talk about that tomorrow night. Yeah.
Yes, sir. That sound like some Sting stuff, man. That singer Sting Steen told his kids, I ain't leaving y'all nothing. And Steen worth $400-500 million.
Man.
From the Police. Steen, the singer. He said, I ain't leaving y'all nothing. I'm like,
that's how this guy felt too. He was like, I ain't leaving y'all nothing. Y'all got it. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna talk about that, and I'm gonna get into it tomorrow.
Yeah, that's gonna be deep. Yeah. Tune in, everybody. Tune in.
Yeah, make sure y'all tune in tomorrow. Also, got to shout out the network again, New Millennium Culture Network. Make sure y'all donate at the bottom if y'all have not done so. Follow, comment, like, subscribe. All the pages, you see it at NMC_network for IG and Twitter. And then just search NMC Network on Facebook and YouTube. Hey, like I said, tomorrow, man, y'all got to tune in. It's going to be serious tomorrow night, man. It's going to be serious.
Sir.
All right. Once again, thank y'all. Don't know exactly when I'm going to have another Hurt Talks, but I'll definitely let y'all know. It's not going to be every week. Just a lot going on. As I planned before, I planned on having it every week, but it's not probably going to be once a month, more likely, or something come up like the 75, something we got to talk about or discuss. But definitely see y'all next time. Make sure y'all tune in tomorrow. Peace.
Peace.
Thank you to all our listeners. Make sure you check out our social media platforms and our website. Follow, like, comment, subscribe, and hit the notification bell to stay updated with us. Please send us questions or topics that you would like to hear discussed. We'll see you next week. Peace.